I'm here with Michael Chandler, head of UFC 314. Michael, how you feeling going into a big matchup against Paddy Pimblett?
Feeling good, man. Happy to be here. Just got here today, so it's exciting. It feels like fight week now that I'm at the hotel doing my interviews and stuff. So heart is full, mind is sharp, hands are deadly.
It's also a battle of the haircuts. So be honest with me, which haircut would you rather? Your current haircut or Paddy Pimblett's bowl cut?
That's not even close. I don't think I would look very well with Paddy Pimblett's bowl cut. Some would say he doesn't even look good with the bowl cut. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you did rock Paddy Pimblett's bowl.
I did. Yeah.
What was going on here?
People love that. The storyline of this fight, listen, you got Paddy Pimblett coming in trying to take my ranking. I want to prove that I'm one of the best in the world, but I'm a fan of Paddy. I think he's a fan of me, even though we have to compete against each other. I was a fan of Justin Gaethje. I was a fan of Tony Ferguson. It's okay for us to have respect for each other, have a little fun with it. At the end of the day, I'm going to try to take his head off.
So by wearing the Paddy wig, you're saying, I got respect for you, and, I wouldn't mind rocking this haircut.
Yeah, well, no, definitely no. But I got the wig. It was like $11 on Amazon. I was like, this is too easy to pass up, so I didn't pass up on it.
Okay, did it feel good to have that, like long?
No, actually, no. Okay. I don't think I'll ever have long hair, but in the wig itself was very uncomfortable. It was like... So.
Yeah, imagine in a fight, you probably can't even see what's in front of you.
So I get why he cornrows it.
Yeah, he braids it. Now, speaking of Paddy, if he does take you back in this fight, are you prepared to jump back to the ground like you did against Charles Oliveira?
What do you think?
I think you will.
I probably will. Now, we'll see. You never quite know. I mean, if it's the first round, probably not. But if it was the fifth round and I was down on the scorecards like I was in the last fight, I was like, yeah, nothing else. Nothing else to do here. Let's make Madison Square Garden stand to their feet. And I gave the people what they paid for.
Is that was one of the reasons why you did that against Charles Oliveira? You just wanted to give the fans a show?
Yeah, I mean, at some point, you're like, hey, listen, you're down on the scorecards. And also, it's a metaphor for life. No matter how heavy the weight is on your back, no matter how bad you're down on the scorecards, get back onto your feet. Head up, chest up, shoulders back, stand there. It helped that Donald Trump was right there, kind of looking at me. I could see him. Hunter Campbell was sitting right there. I don't know where Dana was. And they were both looking at me, and they kind of smiled after the first one. And then I was like, okay, well, let's give the fans what they want.
Okay.
Second one.
Dustin Poirier has come out, and we know he doesn't like. He's not your biggest fan.
Look, I'm retiring this next one, but look, Chandler, you can get it anytime, buddy.
But he's come out and backed you to win this fight. Does that mean you guys could be burying the beef? What does that mean to you that he's backed you to win?
Yeah, I thought so, man. I think we've been trying to bury the hatchet, but then we hit a couple little roadblocks, and we try to bury the hatchet. So, I wish him well in his next fight, if it is his last fight. I know he's commentating this week, so I mean, smart money's on Chandler. I think I've got the skills, I've got the resume, I've got the championship mentality, the heart. Paddy's a tough test. Paddy is a hungry guy who wants to prove that he believes that he deserves to be inside the top 5, top 10, but I'm here to steal the show.
Yeah, like you said, it has been a bit of back and forth between you and Dustin. He's called you a dirty fighter.
He stuck his fingers in my mouth. Bro, I bite his fingers so hard. So let me tell you what, if I didn't have a mouth guard on my top teeth, he'll be walking and rocking like this forever.
What does it mean that you're branded this kind of dirty fighter in the octagon? Do you want to kind of disprove that in this fight?
I don't really care at all. I mean, I'm in there fighting, and I don't think I'm branded a dirty fighter. I think it's a bunch of internet trolls, and not really that worried about it.
Now, speaking of Paddy, he likes to blow out in between fights. You're always in tip-top shape. Could you ever see yourself down the line letting yourself go in between fights and having some more cheat meals than usual?
I have way too much respect for myself to do that. I've been a professional athlete since I was 22 years old, but I've dedicated my life to hand-to-hand combat since I was 14 years old. And by doing so, it always required me to stay in shape. It always required me to look like a professional athlete. So I think it's a sign of weakness. We need to fall off the wagon a little bit, have a couple adult beverages, have a cheeseburger, have a little pizza for sure. You can't be a robot all the time, and I'm not a robot all the time. But I at least want to look like a professional athlete. Body fat, no thanks.
Well, speaking of that, the UK cuisine gets a really bad rap. In your honest opinion, the UK versus the USA food, which is better?
USA all day long, man. I mean, we got burgers and fries, we got chicken wings, we got pizza. Oh my goodness, what else we got, dude? Steaks? I mean, I'm sure they eat steaks in the UK, but not like a good old Midwestern American ribeye. Best food on the planet.
I'll get some quick thoughts on the main event. You're on a stacked card here. Volkanovski versus Diego Lopez. Who you got?
When it comes to experience and probably who should win on paper, it's Volkanovski for sure. But Diego Lopez is hungry. He is talented. He is dangerous. He is vicious, and he is violent. I'd have to give the edge to Volkanovski, but stranger things have happened in this sport.
I don't know if you saw Volk's reaction to finding out he's having a 4th daughter. Do you think he wants a son?
I don't know. I love having sons, but I just had a daughter a couple days ago, so I'm excited to go be a girl dad. But I love having sons, and I don't really know what it's like yet to have a daughter, really, because I've haven't been able to be home much. But we got our whole life. So
If you were Volk, would you try for a number 5?
5 kids is a lot, dude. 3 kids is a lot. 2 kids was a lot. So it depends. It depends on what your goals are. But 5 kids is a lot.
Ilya Taporia recently changed his nickname to The Legend. If you could change your nickname, what would it be?
I would change my nickname to no nickname if I could.
No nickname, just Michael
Just
Chandler.
Michael Chandler. I don't really like the whole nickname thing. Honestly, I am Iron Michael Chandler because I, at some point, chose it. Because if you don't choose your own nickname, a nickname could be chosen for you, and then all of a sudden you get stuck with a nickname that you don't like. So people were like, "Hey man, you fight like Mike Tyson, or you got the big overhands and the hooks and stuff." And they're like, "You should call all you Iron Michael instead of Iron Mike." And I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna take that." And then somehow it ended up on Sherdog or MMA Junkie or whatever, and all of a sudden now that's my nickname. So I would just go no nickname. I would love to just be known as Michael Chandler.
That's a great nickname. Who do you think has had the better preparation going into this main event? Volkanovski, who's on YouTube doing the cooking with Volk, he's had a year and a half off, or Diego Lopez, who just goes crazy on the pads like a crazy person?
I mean, if you bring those two things up, obviously you're thinking Diego Lopez, but we all know Alexander Volkanovski is as professional as they come. Just because he's doing some YouTube stuff and some cooking shows doesn't mean he's not taking it seriously. So I think Volk is a consummate professional. He's one of my favorite guys to watch, one of my favorite guys to kind of follow and see how he does it. He lives it right. You never know. You can't trust social media.
There you go, Michael Chandler. I want to wish you the best of luck.
Yes, sir.
Can't wait to see you in the octagon.